Hi, my name is Chonyoung Park and I'm in 9th grade at Se빛 School. I'm so privileged and honored to be standing up here sharing my personal story with you all today. I hope you enjoy my presentation. What occurs to your mind when you hear the word Bible memorization? For the most part, it's too hard, isn't it? I've heard that a lot of the fathers here had to pay the fine for not doing the homework of memorizing the 50 verses from the Bible. My father did. We are on the same page. I've memorized over 400 verses, but still, memorizing is a difficult, frustrating labor. I started memorizing the Bible since I was 5, but I did it mostly because my mother made me do it. But thankfully this summer, Sebi held a Bible-focused program called Haya Camp. During the entire period of camp, we just simply read the book of Proverbs out loud over and over again. Now, some of you may start thinking, wow, that sounds so boring. But for me, the camp was so much fun and it helped me get interested in the Word of God. What's more, I even discovered a few memorization techniques that I can use later in the future. But many people confuse Haya with Bible memorization. They are two different things. Bible memorization is like a bonus that follows after Haya. In Hebrew, Haya is defined as to curve or to inscribe. That is, Haya means filling our whole beings, our spirits, minds, and bodies with the Word of God. Now, I will give you a demonstration of Haya. I will mumble in small voice, repeating the same verse a few times. It's simple, right?
Yes.
So let's do it together. Here's the verse from Deuteronomy chapter 6. So let's read this scripture 5 times. 우리 같이 이 신명기 6장 6절 말씀을 5번 읽어보시겠습니다. 시작.
오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고 오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고 오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고 오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고 오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고.
우리 이제 이 구절을 보지 않고 한번 외워보시겠습니다. 시작.
오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고 오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고 오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고 오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고 오늘 내가 내게 명하는 이 말씀을 너는 마음에 새기고.
Okay. Like this, when you're high on the Bible, it memorized naturally. So, before I introduce how Haya changed me, you might have to know about my past life. I went to Sebi kindergarten since I was 5, and I went to HB, which is also part of Sebi, where I got constant exposure to the Bible. So I thought my heart was always right with God, because I worship Him during the worship time in HB, and I was even a member of the worship team in the church. As I started the middle school, I met some really friendly people, and I instantly became friends with them. But without realizing that I was becoming just like them. There's a saying that goes, birds of a feather flock together. My friends and I use full words and often get into fight with each other. But my parents were very concerned about me learning a bad behavior from these friends. Bad behavior from these friends and thought about moving me to a different school. I didn't want to leave my friends at all, but God eventually changed my heart and led me another school, which is Sebi. My first impression of Sebi wasn't really good. In fact, they had a weird timetable. For instance, the first hour of school began with Bible reading. But the most odd thing was what was happening in the classroom. Every student was speaking out so loud that my ears hurt. Some student had a throaty voice, but still doing his work. I thought I came to a wrong school. Sooner or later, I came to the realization that I won't be able to get away from this strange morning ritual as long as I went to this school. There was no exception, so I did exactly the same. As the time went by, I realized that as the time went by, I felt that something was changing in my life. I was becoming a different person. I could feel the Word of God that gave me new thoughts and character. As I continually loaded my mind with His Word, His steadfast love and faithfulness pulled me closer to His Word, to His goodness, and away from the worldly things. Now, the summer Haya camp is over at Sabbath, but not yet in my home. My younger brother and I kept doing Haya in the evening. We sit down in the living room, reading the verse out loud, and pray for our family, church, and ourselves. Bible reading and prayer meeting is so precious to me now, and I hope that God will give us a continual thirst for His Word and strength to keep it in our life. Thank you.